When your whole offense is, like, when your whole offense is run on first down, run on second down, pass on third down, it works when you have J.J. McCarthy, a good quarterback. It doesn't work when you have the 7th-year senior Jack Tuttle. On this run to get here, had the first-round bye into the quarterfinal. We took down Texas, an 89 overall team. We took down Miami, a 90 overall team. I can't help but really like our chances going up against K-State here in this one to finally put an end to building the Chippewas, a series that has been going on since this game came out back in July. One restart later after we didn't earn coach points, and it has taken this long to get here. Now, granted, we're learning to play the game as it goes along. It's just, you didn't really know. Like, recruiting especially was a really tough thing to get down at start because nobody really teaches you how to do it. I think we've gotten that down. We've gotten 5 stars continuously to come to Central Michigan. Incoming class of 3 5-stars if we lose this game here today. If we win this game today, I do anticipate it being the end of building the Chippewas, but at most we go 1 more year because we do have probably the most exciting 5-star class incoming. In 3 5-stars, like I said, one of them being a quarterback, one of them being a receiver. It'd be really nice to be able to use that. Because we've gotten by on 3 and 4-star quarterbacks. 1 5-star running back that really didn't play in the big moments in Clayton McCardle because he always got hurt. And now we've got to piece this together somehow with a running back in Tremaine Flavors who's beat to hell. Most of our running backs by this time of the season are. We're going to see how much Delarue is needed and how well Delarue, I think, can play today. And the CMU defense, got to get to the quarterback, no doubt. Even though the K-State quarterback does have the same amount of arm strength that the Miami quarterback did, the Heisman winner, Martin Iglesias, he doesn't have 99 speed receivers to throw to. In fact, I think he has 1 receiver with a speed over 90, and it's 92, which is not all that elite. Our defense can keep up with that. But 2 99 speed receivers, we couldn't, and yet we still won the game. So I like our chances to win our first national championship here in building CMU. Glendale, Arizona, State Farm Stadium. Let's head out there.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. 2 survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, 2 of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
Number 4 versus number 2, K-State versus Central Michigan. We are underway in the national championship game, and Major Quisenbury will take a knee in the end zone. I guess this is the 2038 national championship game. We are after New Year's Day in 2038. And here we go with the CMU offense. Delarue, Tremaine Flavors. We'll see what Tremaine can do for us here in this game. When he's on it, he is very, very effective. And on a first down run, it is Flavors. He picks up 3. Increased risk of injury to start this game. That's good to see. Good to see that it's not high right off the bat. 2nd and 7. Blitzing is K-State, but Andy Gallen has a ton of space, and Andy Gallen might just score. He is out of bounds at the 1. Andy Gallen on a drag breaks one. The highlight says Delarue. This is all Andy Gallen in the run after catch.
Early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back
We have been waiting for our receivers to break plays on their own. Not the deep ball, not anything else. Andy Gallen, the former 4-star recruit, just did. And it's first down at the 1. A 72-yard gain. Clemens, the back, touchdown, Central Michigan, just like that. That is how we like to start it. Oh, man. Love it. Frederick Clemens, the freshman, finishes it off. Holyfield. Put it through. Just over a minute it took for CMU to get on the board. Send it away. So we'll get our first look at what the K-State offense is like. The return only to the 16-yard line. And out they come. Now, I said K-State is overall, at least ratings-wise, not the most impressive team we've faced, and by far the lowest overall team that we've seen in this playoff run. And they go reverse. David Cleveland couldn't get there. A little trickiness on the first play of the game for K-State, but it only picks up 4. James McGinnis, the safety, with a nice stop, even though David Cleveland should have had him for a loss. They go empty on 2nd and 6. Matthew York double team. They go deep. Sam Guy and McGinnis wrap him up. No run after catch, but a hole in the zone, and K-State's moving the football in the air. And now on the run, not much. Somehow they marked that as 3 yards.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage.
Settle into this game, hopefully a little bit. Mechie had a tough time over there on that last play. And here on the play action, they fire. It is picked off! Kiki Butt returning it inside the 40. And out of bounds at the 39. Terms of starts for CMU. About as good as you could have asked for. Players that have just, they made plays, but they haven't made big moment plays. Andy Gallen, Kiki Butt already making impacts on this game, and it's first down for Central Michigan, and Tremaine Flavors going to cut that straight up. Nice gain of 8.
Picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Flavors again. Flavors again. Oh, I think he picked up the first. He did. 3 carries, 13 yards for Tremaine here to start this game. Andy Gallen pressed over on the left side. Safety steps off. Del LaRue tried to minimize the loss. They had a free rusher coming right after him. I tried to escape. Didn't work. 2nd down and 14. Here's Flavors. Tremaine Flavors gets us back to the original line of scrimmage. See what CMU can do on 3rd and long. Playing off, only 2 defenders over there on the left side. I'd love to be able to find a little bit of motion. Tried to find Andy Gallen. Pressure gets in on Del LaRue, and it'll be a long field goal try for Central Michigan. Holyfield looks like he pounded it through, and he did. 10-3 CMU. 10-3, 10-0. I don't know if it's Holyfield or what. All of a sudden, we're kind of getting some confidence in those longer field goals. Gladly take that. We have a 2-possession lead early in this game. Just over 5 minutes in.
returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17.
Scores on each of our first 2 drives. A turnover already forced. Right now, it couldn't be much better. But a long way to go here in this one. Gio Hobbs with a cut tackle after a gain of 4. Hobbs was really the last line of defense before that got to be a big gainer for running back Benjamin Allison. 2nd and 6. David Cleveland with a jump, but he gets back onside and back to throw. They throw to the flat. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 6 from their own 21.
Between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here.
Good pass protection once again, and it's a open receiver downfield to the 44, and now K-State goes hurry up. My defensive line doesn't have much left in them, and they might have a long way to go here. Motion on the play, and Wilcox falls down. Kiki, but I do believe got in there as he's looking for a career day on the biggest stage.
Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn.
Pass knocked away. They go with the reverse. Oh, God, what a block. Also, what a tackle. Downfield, 3rd down and 2.
He's going to cost himself a game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
CMU defense make another big play. And it's an option, and yes, they can. It's James Wilcox off the right edge. A sack on 3rd down, and K-State punts away again. Again, I think this is actually their first punt. Really nice punt, though. This is going to bounce inside the 10, out of bounds at the 8. Major Quisenberry couldn't get over there if he tried. We'll flip this play. Tremaine Flavors going to run to the big part of the field. And here is Flavors. Solid 1st down run and a pickup of 5.
His defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive.
Very few missteps for the CMU offense right now. Keelan Burton, 3rd down and inches.
You know, they don't pick up the first down.
Makes the most sense to run this with Tremaine. They're going to bring some pressure. No. Tremaine Flavors with a 1st down. Out past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chippewas come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's all CMU here early. Del LaRue going to escape out wide. Lobs it up. We're really lucky that's not intercepted. I think that was a defensive end, and it was. John Hogue in coverage knocked that ball away. Here's Tremaine. Tremaine cuts it. Solid push. 3rd down and 2. Del LaRue going to be passing here from the gun. Now, a tight end over there in Goings has been seldom used. We're going to throw his way. Goings hangs on and got it. 1st down, Central Michigan. I got a bunch of space here. Flavors didn't make much of a move. Picks up 4 to the 37-yard line. Feel like K-State's defense is starting to tighten us up just a little bit. 2nd and 6. Here's Flavors. Only a 1-yard gain there on that. This play earlier scored a touchdown to Andy Gallant on a very dangerous play from Del LaRue. Del just going to take off, slide down with the 1st down. At the 47. Could have Mike Levis one-on-one here on the play. Not thinking so, but that's a catch for Tremaine Flavors. Gain of 9. Let's try and save our running back a little bit. Save Tremaine a little by throwing the ball with, right now, great control of this game. LaRue has a man. Levis possession catch. And he's down to the 27.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator.
CMU is getting everything they want right now.
Get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship.
And LaRue hit as he fired. Probably a good thing there was some
Because right now what you're doing
players stuck on each other up top where we were going. Tried to make a break in his route and just didn't work.
Looking to throw again.
Looking for Mike Levis. He's going to be wide open on the play. Levis with a move to the outside. Now to the pylon. Touchdown, Mike Levis.
This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw.
We leaned on the passing game, and it worked.
just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football.
Mike Levis, the senior. Look at all the space he had. And who is this downfield that gets the block? I can't really tell. It might be Keelan Burton. Keelan Burton, the highest overall receiver on the team. We don't get him the ball much. But an outstanding block on the play and really shored up the touchdown. 17-0. In the first quarter. I can't imagine it's going to keep up like this. As confident as we were going into this game, you just never know. I mean, number 2 team in the country. They obviously did something right. They haven't lost the game. Now on the run. Nice wrap up there by David Cleveland. Only a 3-yard gain to the 17-yard line. And just nothing really early on that I'm seeing that K-State does overly well. Now they have another run. I think they're just going to pick up the first down on this, and they do. Matthew Hendricks, his first carry of the game.
When it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs
Don't have to run a play here
are the ones where you get
before the second quarter. I suspect they will, and they do. Delayed handoff. Oh, they got some good blocks on the play. And a touchdown-saving tackle by guess who? Kiki Butt. 17-0 Central as we start the second quarter. They go to the reverse again. David Cleveland can't make the stop again. And now we got a flag down.
Let's check out this call.
Holding on K-State. The center, Reggie Mustard, will accept that. 1st and 16 now.
10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
From the 35-yard line, on the run, they're not going to get much.
It's a nice wrap up there.
A yard gain, Geo Hobbs
Second down after that run.
wraps him up. Now 2nd and 15.
Receiver in motion now.
The motion to receiver, touch pass to short side of the field. No, it's play action. Hit as he fires. David Cleveland finally making an impact on this game.
the defensive line.
Big hit there on that. Just missed getting the sack. Now, D-line is getting banged up against this K-State offensive line, and they have a good one. Throwing into coverage, and that is knocked away.
Now it brings up 4th down.
I didn't really see the number. It looked like Geo Hobbs. It looked like 43. No, it was Doug Tant.
Really allow this defense to dictate things.
Doug Tant knocks it out. 4th and 15, and Winter punts it away again. Major Quisenberry gets a few on the return to the 26. All Central Michigan right now. No missteps on offense. Mike Levis, who just scored the touchdown, going to get the ball in his hands again. And look at all the space for Mike Levis on the touch pass. Down the sideline, inside the 30, and down and out of bounds at the 23.
Big yardage on that run.
Del LaRue, 187 passing yards in this game. I don't really know how. I mean, you got the 72, essentially about 68 run after catch by Andy Gallen, and this is a touch pass. Now here we go again. This is caught. This is Andy Gallen. He's got space to the edge, to the 1-yard line. Puts Del LaRue at 208 yards. Second catch for Andy Gallen sets a 1st and goal from the 1. Flavors cuts it back. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Rushing touchdown, Tremaine Flavors. 23-0. With the extra points still to come. And I mean, you're just waiting for K-State to punch back right now. We punched them in the mouth.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Holyfield, it'll be true. 24-0, a 3-play drive. K-State has no answer.
Send this one away.
This one should be returned. It will be returned. They've actually got some space here, but knocked down at the 19-yard line. Just didn't make the moves they needed to. And, I mean, down more than 3 touchdowns. K-State comes out with 2 tight ends and a fullback. Thrown over the middle. Oh, that's caught! Surviving the hit of McGinnis. And what a powerful hit it was. 60 passing yards now for K-State. And on the run. They've got blocks. It'll be a 1st down. McGinnis and Doug Tant in on the stop. 6 carries, 39 yards for Benjamin Allison. K-State to midfield. And McGinnis, stiff arm. That's another K-State 1st down. It's not even really desperation plays right now, but it is effective, quick passes. With 4 minutes gone here in the 2nd quarter. Late handoff, and that'll be no gain. Guess they call it a gain of 1. Mark the ball at the 40. 2nd down and 9. That one thrown deep and picked off. It's Doug Tant. Another CMU interception. Out of bounds at the 46. 2nd quarter turned over, and it doesn't matter. It is all CMU right now.
Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field.
Junior cornerback makes a pick. Tant and Kiki Butt with interceptions. Here is Tremaine for 4. 10th carry for Tremaine Flavors. 42 yards and a score. 2nd and 6. LaRue got to get rid of it. He can't. Tried to buy some time, kind of running backwards, and was never able to get that ball away. This is Andy. Actually, this is Dallas Sims. And if you're K-State, you cannot let that happen. Drag route on 3rd and behind the sticks. And Dallas Sims goes for 22. Flavors. Trying to cut it, find a hole, got only a yard. Put it in the hands of Tremaine on a screen pass here. See how it works. Looks like they actually had it read well and off the hands of Flavors. 3rd and 9. Andy Gallen one-on-one may be very well an option. LaRue, plenty of time. Andy Gallen's open. LaRue underthrows it, and it's picked off. The first misstep by the CMU offense. I didn't see it till way late. Man, Andy Gallen was gone. Interception for Del LaRue.
Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly.
So K-State takes over at the 20. Back to pass. Wilcox getting in there, and Hogue almost got an interception. Denario Hogue.
This defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series.
Almost a third for CMU here today. A tight end, and they hand it off to the back. The running back has space galore. Cut down by Kiki Butt. Benjamin Allison yet again. As we near halftime in the national championship game, CMU up 24-0. Oh, right up the middle. Oh, boy. James McGinnis trying to run him down, and he can't. K-State on the board. Well, you know, we couldn't hold them off the entire game, and really I think their best chance is keeping the ball on the ground, hoping to break things like this. Matthew Hendricks just right up the middle and just a burst through the hole. One little semblance of a block on McGinnis, and that's all it took. He could never catch up.
Extra point try coming now.
So Hendricks up to 73 yards on the ground as K-State finally on the board. 3 plays, 52 seconds.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
First K-State kickoff since the opening one. And Major Quisenberry will take the 25. And we're hoping that's not a swing in momentum. Flavors will flip this over to the other side, and look at this lead block. Tremaine Flavors, nice run to the 40-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through.
I feel like we can still look at Andy Gallen. There's not really safety help over the top. We're going to go over in that direction. Andy Gallen on the run, off his hands at the 7-yard line. What a ball from Dell, and Andy Gallen couldn't bring it down. Flavors, not much, a yard.
Limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up.
3rd and 9, not a play I usually call. Pressure coming. We just tried to throw that away. 4th down, and it'll be a punt.
As the 3rd down pressure works, the Chippewas will have to kick it away.
Forrest Gizzy sends it. They ran into the kicker. Don't touch that returner at all. CMU's got a 1st down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that.
Obvious decision.
Offense gets a second chance.
1st down from the 44. And Del LaRue going to escape out. Throw it on the run. Oh, my goodness. That nearly got picked. But Keelan Burton, a nice catch. 11 of 18 for Del LaRue. We're going to head to the run here on the play, and kind of got blown up as I wanted to get that to the outside. It's a 2-yard loss. We'll see if Tremaine can make up for that. Tremaine Flavors, good blocks downfield. 3rd and 5 upcoming from the 24.
He is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Clemens will be the back on 3rd and 5. And Clemens, 1st down and more, cutting it back. Couple nice blocks from Dallas Sims. Down to the 12-yard line.
Looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd.
LaRue to throw.
The offense elects to run the ball, catches him off guard, and it's good.
Thrown to Tremaine. He's got it to the 6. 250 first half passing yards for Del LaRue. 2nd and 5. Open man. That is Mike Levis. Touchdown, CMU. 2nd touchdown of the game for Mike Levis. CMU continues to pour it on. 15-0. We don't care. And what a throw by Dell. Right on the money. Pressure in his face. And 20 pass attempts for Del LaRue, which might be the highest we've had in one half of football ever.
opportunity to bring this back.
Holyfield, deep one. Kind of right on that cusp of being returned. It will be returned.
Just inside the end zone.
To the 14.
14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field.
K-State offense showed a little bit of life last time out. 2:44 to go before halftime, and look at that wide open man to the 30-yard line. Darren Cassay, his first catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Possibly the final play before the 2-minute warning. Mechie couldn't get there. Cornell can't make the stop. And all of a sudden, this is a big gainer past the 50 for K-State. Another run for Benjamin Allison, and as he nears 100 yards in the first half, but you'd imagine his carries going to be quite limited inside of 2 minutes. To throw. Oh, my God, they had a man. It's not a good throw. You see why they're leaning on the running game. Not just, that was not a very good throw. You had a chance there on that. Second down. Open over the middle, short completion to the tight end. They only pick up 3 yards. Now 3rd and 7 as K-State hurries to the line. To throw. Oh, got hurdled. First down. That's Willingham who brought him down. Big play machine. First down to the 30. What a job by this K-State offensive line. Sam Guy getting over. Britton Chabera, 8 of 16 for 110. And 3 interceptions here in this first half, but leading a nice drive right now. Over the middle, tip ball. 31-7. K-State does get the second half kickoff. It's a screen. It's a screen. Nice tackle, Geo Hobbs. Inbounds. 3rd and 3. Inside of a minute. Chabera to throw and hauled down. Guess who? Kiki Butt. And K-State gonna go for the field goal. I don't care that they just wiped out all that time. Big win for us. Don't touch the kicker. We do not. A 21-point halftime lead sounds real good to me. Two seconds remaining. Probably return this just to burn those 2 seconds off. But I'm not going to let McGinnis get hit, or Quisenberry rather get hit. That's halftime. Central Michigan kicks off to start the second half, up by 21 points. In our first ever national championship game, Holyfield kicks it a yard deep into the end zone. And now on the return, solid return to the 24-yard line. The best return of the day by far for K-State. But this is going to be a desperate football team the rest of the way. Down 3 touchdowns with a half to play in the Natty. And this to the running back, not Hendricks on the play, picking up only 3. Actually, it was Hendricks. Wait, are both of their running backs named Hendricks? 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. 2 tight ends to the left side. And a blown up. There's Willingham. And it's 3rd and 11. Wearing down this defensive line. Doug Tanton coverage. Incomplete, but a flag. And for some reason, it might be on Doug Tant. Wow. I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, what's the call here? I mean, we're just we're I mean, I guess maybe we held him up. I don't know. I don't get why that's pass interference at all.
Against these freaky, talented receivers, it's hard enough to be able to
K-State bailed out on the run. Hendricks got 10 right to midfield. That arm strength does have to be respected. I mean, I feel like we got to sit and at least cover 2, cover 3, kind of all game. Play action. Looking to fire. Into traffic. Oh, lucky that wasn't picked off. Both David Cleveland, who is truly a linebacker, and Willingham in the area couldn't bring it down. Second down from the 50. And they go straight up the middle. Gio Hobbs. Leave it to Gio. Sure tackler. One of the most sure things we have on this defense. And now 3rd and 8. Cleveland got through. They dump it off short. It won't be a first down. Defensive players of the game right now. Kiki Butt, Gio Hobbs on the stop. And K-State looking to punt it away. A bit of a surprise. I mean, you're in plus territory. We're going to let this bounce for sure. Oh, God. Oh.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some
ball died at the 1.
What a kick to set them
Tremaine Flavors to give us a little space. And he didn't. No gain. Second down and 10. K-State really should be chewing clock right now. Here's Flavors again. And gets us a little breathing room to the 2. 3rd and 9. I really just do think that the smartest thing for us to do right now is probably just run this ball. I mean, I'm a bit afraid of a potential blocked punt. But here's Tremaine Flavors. Gets us to the 5, so a little bit more space. Well, we will punt this away with Forrest Gizzy. Fielded right around midfield. Whoa, spin move, but doesn't get much extra.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this.
Best starting field position of the day for K-State. Play action. They're going deep. It's picked off by Doug Tant again. Doug Tant returns it to the 36. K-State tries to go deep. And the 3 straight runs in the punt turns out to be a good decision. We get the ball right back. And pretty good starting field position. Second interception of the game for Doug Tant. 3rd K-State interception thrown. And I don't want to lay down right now. LaRue. Oh, God. LaRue taking a massive sack. K-State offensive line. Give them credit, by the way. No sacks allowed. Second down and 21. Open receiver. That's actually Amani Moon. 3rd down and 9. Turned into a field position battle. Here's Tremaine Flavors. Looks like he has the blocks, and he does. Not only that, we're across the 50 to the 45. Now, Flavors, all of a sudden, risk of injury is severe. Now, I guess it's the national championship game. We might let it go. We're confident in Tito Bullitt and JoJo Hyman. And speaking of that, JoJo Hyman enters the game. 2-yard gain to the 43.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes.
Hyman will motion. They got essentially 3 safeties back. Look at that, though. Wide open. Mike Levis breaking out of 1. Touchdown, Mike Levis. Been around a while. Here with CMU, Levis has. Been through the playoff heartbreak. And he is playing outstandingly well here in the biggest stage. Levis just a cut to the outside. There's nobody over there. For a 28-point lead. With 8.5 to go in the third. Holyfield puts it up, and it is good. This is a passing offense we haven't had the luxury of in quite some time. Not since maybe the days of Paul Spitz. And even Paul Spitz with a scrambler.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back.
8:30 left in the third. Chibera back to fire. Looking, and it's gonna scramble here on the play. We got Sam Guy just trying to make sure it doesn't wind up a touchdown, but a big gainer to the 45 of the scramble. It's pretty much just Guy that was able to even come close to making a play. Netty and Sam Guy again. 1 yard gain to the 46. Yeah, right. Allison and Hendricks. That's right. I got confused. I don't know why. Mainly because we have a Hendricks, and we've had multiple Hendricks. Play action, and there it is. There's the first sack. 3rd and 18 upcoming for K-State. Chibera goes down. It's Jeffrey Garvin. Not our usual sack guy. 3rd and 18. Chibera back to throw again. He fires again. How about a 3rd interception for Doug Tan? Return to the 35. Might be looking at your player of the game right now. I don't know if there's any maybe about it. 3rd pick for Tan.
Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there.
What a game for the CMU defense. LaRue gonna fire towards the sideline. Second and 10. JoJo Hyman cuts it. Didn't get much more. Still up. It's only a 2-yard gain. Felt like he was up forever. 3rd down and 8. Looking end zone and not on the same page. Long field goal chance for Caleb Holyfield. I think we missed it. we kicked it into the tunnel. We probably missed it anyway, but then I decided to try and just give it full power and hope for the best. That didn't work. Play action. They'll go to the flat. It's a 3-yard gain. What a catch on the sideline. 125 yards today for Britton Chibera.
Here's the 2nd down play.
K-State goes empty. Deep one. Sam Guy not close. Backing up in the zone, and they find a soft spot in the zone. And now they're looking to run this. No doubt. Fullback, 2 tight ends. Allison cuts it back. Wilcox pounds him down at the 38-yard line.
Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his
4 minutes to go in the third. Chibera fake the touch pass. Wilcox can't get free. Got a guy wide open in the flat. Sam Guy with a tackle, but first down K-State again. Trying to do anything to get back in this game. Chibera to throw. Guess what? Doug Tant's 4th interception of the game. Stop testing this man.
Right now, for this quarterback and this offense, nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing.
What I do believe might be their 6th interception thrown.
Got to make some adjustments.
Doug Tant has 4 of them. Come on.
Chippewas offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for
On the ground, it'll be JoJo Hyman. A 3-yard gain. I think we keep it on the ground for the most part on the first 2 plays of every drive. For right now, Clemens gonna get it close. I think we're gonna run this again. Here on 3rd and 1. Frederick Clemens, 3 carries in the game. Hyman comes back in. Hyman, first down. The 38-yard line. Doing our best to get this to the 4th quarter. I'm going to try one thing. Levis, sideline, overthrown. 329 yards passing for Del LaRue on 16 of 26. And here's JoJo Hyman for a 5-yard gain. Clock continues to roll.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43.
Yeah, 3 players over there on the left side. They drop them off. Andy Gallen's got it. Had to kind of come back for it. Only a 2-yard gain. And we are going to punt this away. Up by 28. I'm going to put some backspin on this. I don't know if that's a smart call. Forrest Gizzy. No, this will be returned. Faucha. Not only can he return kicks, he can stop other teams from returning kicks. 2 tight ends to the left. And a fullback in the game. Trying to feed Hendricks. Stiff arm to Gio Hobbs. McGinnis cuts him down in what's probably going to be the final play of quarter number 3. They can have another play here if they want it. Down 28. You really probably should, but too much changing around. 4th quarter of the Natty. CMU leads by 28. A quarter away from their first national championship. Short drop off. I don't know why we call cover 4 on 2nd and inches. But we got to finish. We've been up in big games like this and not been able. Chabera overthrown. Probably a good decision to go over there to the right side, away from Doug Tant, who has been all over these mistake throws. They've actually made a quarterback change. Chabera is out of the game, and now on the catch, they're inside the 45. Bob Small in at quarterback for the Wildcats. They throw it short. 2-yard gain to the 41. How about a quarterback change in the national championship game? And I don't think Chabera got injured. Small running, going down. How about the 2nd sack of the game for Garvin? Not your usual suspects. Matthew York.
Has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Or James Wilcox. Jeffrey Garvin's got both of our sacks today. I mean, this entire game has just been tendency breaking. We got more passing yards than rushing yards. We don't even have 100 rushing yards in the game as that's off the hands downfield. And on 4th and 17, K-State feels it. They've got to go for it. David Cleveland's dropping back into coverage. It's a 3-man rush. Over the middle, that is caught. First down. Chester Emerson, the tight end. Bob Small is 5 of 8.
first down, it's play action.
They throw it. That's caught. Didn't see where the ball was going. I thought it was going deeper. First and goal for K-State. They've taken a lot of time on this drive, though. Nearing 4 minutes into the fourth quarter, they're down 4 scores. Small on the run. He won't get it. Wilcox and Garvin converge. Could it happen? We certainly hope so. Second and goal, so more time off the clock. Small back to pass again, and he's got all the space in the world. Touchdown, K-State. If we don't go 3 and out on just about every drive down the stretch, you're feeling good, but Bob Small comes into the game for the Wildcats and just kind of torches us. Senior quarterback, so he's been around a while too, trying to save K-State right now.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
PAT good. 4.5 minutes on an 11-play drive. They cut it to a 21-point game. Faucha made the nice tackle on the last K-State punt return.
The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now.
Call a fair catch, and CMU gets it at the 25-yard line. Here's Tremaine Flavors back in the game. Indecision, it's only 2. At this point, we're running Tremaine into the ground. Here's Flavors, cutting it back. Only got a yard. I mean, realistically, Tremaine should not be the guy right now. I mean, we need a guy with a little bit of burst. We need a guy who can make somebody miss. Del LaRue on the run. They step up. Del LaRue sneaks free! Down the sideline and out of bounds at the 45. Official stat line is 5 carries, 0 yards for Del LaRue, but that's a big run. Here's Hyman. That's what I mean. We really should move away from Tremaine Flavors. At least the game's doing it for me this time. That's a 5-yard gain. Tick, 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 tick. Hyman. I don't know what the blocking was there on that. It'll leave 3rd and 1. 21-point lead. There's no reason not to be in shoe clock. With under 8 to play, LaRue will hand off. Hyman. First down. Now this is probably really stupid. When clock ticking is the most valuable thing here. LaRue gonna have to run away. Del LaRue, look at all this! Del LaRue, a race to the sideline, a move, and a Del LaRue touchdown on the run. On the scramble, no less. With a broken tackle, a broken sack on the play. I said it in the title of a video. It was always Del LaRue. Outstanding. 7 minutes to go. The lead will be 28 again.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Holyfield. You know K-State's going to be airing it out. For their sake, you probably shouldn't throw in Doug Tant's direction.
Bring him down at the 16. The K-State offense is back out on the field now. First down here for this offense.
Watch him try and be run heavy. Bob Small, however, still in the game. Small escaping. He's shifty, I'll tell you that. Sliding down. It's a 7-yard gain. Clock runs.
They give up positive
If you're
yards here on the
K-State, you
play.
cannot have scramble plays that don't get out of bounds. That's a first down.
Down the middle, it's Jones.
Threw into a crowd of bodies.
Picking up a first down.
Small is 6 of 8 for almost 100 yards, and he's played a little over a drive.
He's looking to throw.
Bob Small taking off again.
Now,
Look at this guy sliding down again at the 46, but realistically,
Kansas State.
I mean, this is a good thing for us to see.
Chris, watch him.
I mean, I'd love for them to keep it on the ground.
Finds the first and the second option.
The credit to the coverage downfield, although not on that. That's a first down to the 28. Making 110 yards on 7 of 9 for Bob Small. I don't know if the backups came in because this game was out of hand or what. A sidearm throw from Small. Sidestep McGinnis. And a 6-yard gain, but 4.5 to go. Perfect world. They score right here. It don't matter. And then we never give them the ball back. Short completion to Tony Smeltzer. 3.5 to go. Mechie got through. Cleveland. There is certainly a chance that it does. Second and 7, 3 minutes to play. They're running it. Geo Hobbs can't get out there. Willingham forces him out at the 1, but that is a 100-yard game for Matthew Hendricks. They score here. What's the call? They go for the onside kick. Small going down. Some of these players that are making plays here in this game. Alexander Cornell. Who the fuck is that?
But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able
Small
to this
to
quarterback.
throw, to run, to go down, and it's the 4th sack for the CMU defense that time. And for the first time all game, it's James Wilcox. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and goal from the 11. Small looking to throw. He's going to run for it. Does not get it. 4th and goal from the 1. It's a scrambling ability in the offensive line for Small that is dangerous. But here we go. Touchdown. K-State. Geo Hobbs ran right past Hendricks. Most likely going to be a feel-good touchdown for K-State. I think it's safe to say now. Obviously, we don't want to do that. We didn't want to pull the trigger too early on claiming victory here in this one, given what's happened to us in some of our other playoff games, especially the last one, or the semifinal last year against Oregon. 45-24. Onside kick attempt for K-State. I don't blame them. Down is Mike Levis at the 50. That is probably the last go, the last possible chance for Kansas State. I can't see them calling their timeouts. Del LaRue to a knee. There will be no timeouts. And can you believe it? It will finally be done. It took until 2037 to even get the Central Michigan Chippewas to the national championship game. But not only did we get here, we're going to win it. What an outstanding game for Del LaRue. And he will be the one to take one final kneel down. Central Michigan, the Chippewas, are national champions.
We'll do it. We have a national champion. This was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Central Michigan Chippewas.
Can you tell how exhausting this dynasty has become? I mean, we should have been in the national championship game last year. We let a 17-point lead slip away against the Oregon Ducks, and we finally exercised those demons. We were up 17 in the semifinal. In this semifinal this past week, and you looked at that and said we've been here before, but this time we're finally able to get over that and get to this point. And we knew going into this game that Kansas State was going to be probably the weakest opponent that we played on our entire playoff run, and we finally make it happen. And the Central Michigan Chippewas are national champions, 45-24 over K-State. We got to look at stats. Del LaRue. Now, the incompletions, not all that great. 10 incompletions on the day. 331 yards. Now, buoyed heavily by run after catch, but 3 touchdowns, just the 1 interception. Rushing-wise, in what has been a running team, we adjusted outstanding, just in a crazy way. In a passing game, we didn't have a lot of confidence in. When the running game wasn't working, I mean, Tremaine Flavors getting 20 carries, that usually happens. But only being limited to 71 yards and 3.5 yards per carry. That is where, I mean, it's a game that we weren't accustomed to playing, and we were still able to get this done. Big credit to Tremaine Flavors, man. He got us here on his bad legs and bad back and bad everything. Tremaine Flavors carried us. Clutch just the entire playoff long. Receiving-wise, Mike Levis, the senior, winds up with 5 catches for 144 yards. Some of them touch passes, and some of them they were just all him. Mike Levis was outstanding in this game. 104 yards of run after catch for Mike Levis. A long of 51. He was outstanding. The offensive line, they did a mostly good job. Alan Killebrew, of course. Look at that. We got to go back and take a look at that. This guy was about to transfer last year. 9 pancakes. 0 sacks allowed for our stud in Alan Killebrew. Defensively, it starts with Doug Tant. I mean, what a crazy stat line this is. 1 solo tackle, that's great. 2 assists, 3 total tackles, 4 interceptions with 90 yards on the return. Kiki Butt played an outstanding first half. And then Doug Tant, they just kept testing him, which is fair. I mean, he's the one that got burnt against Miami on the deep balls. They were targeting Doug Tant, and they just kept going there, and Doug said, 4 picks for Doug Tant. Holyfield, a rock in terms of extra points. I let Caleb Holyfield down on the one missed field goal that we kicked into the tunnel of State Farm Stadium. That was outstanding, but we did it. It took a long, long time till the 2038 National Championship game for CMU to be champions of the college football world. And now I'm going to get this quote right this time. In the words of Dale Earnhardt, we've done it, we've done it, we've done it, and we've won it, we won it, we won it.